This is the Sherlock Holmes of the creator economy. Coffeezilla have been uploading for only 5 years, and yet he already developed a reputation for one of the most insightful investigative pieces breaking down different scams, and a lot of them in the crypto space, and unfortunately related to the creators. Steven's latest work is focused on an NFT project that Logan Paul's team would prefer to see swept under the rug. So is this a sustainable model for Coffeezilla? Is his research really that good? We're about to find out. Coffeezilla started his YouTube career by exposing the fake gurus, those guys who promise you to sit back, relax, and make you millions of dollars. I wish. But unfortunately, Steven's mom actually fell for a similar kind of scam in the medical field when she was battling cancer. So clearly, Coffeezilla has a bone to pick with anyone who sells a snake oil under the guise of actual cure. And as you scroll through Steven's content, you can see that it evolved. You can see that he had the steady rise in his viewership with some viral hits here and there, but nothing changed the trajectory of his channel as much as the series about the Save the Kids crypto.
Save the Kids was a crypto charity coin, as many of you know, that turned out to be a scam.
From then on out, Coffeezilla masterfully navigated the line between the financial fraud, the marketing fraud, and the creator economy, which is exciting because I enjoy discovering new kind of content, but also frustrating because clearly from some of those prior videos, I am a big fan of what the creator economy brings to the table, and especially when it's augmented by the power of the blockchain. And all of these frauds, especially linked to the creator economy, just dig deeper hole for the crypto industry with its application in the creator economy as it tries to win the trust of the general audience. It puts me in check. It gets me thinking, am I overselling it? Am I trying to get a little bit too fired up about something that might turn out to be a fraud? Great example is the 99 original projects that I discussed in this video. In the latest series about CryptoZoo, a project by Logan Paul that preceded 99 originals, Coffeezilla exposes lack of organization, quite evident cash grab opportunity that no one really paused to think about, and borderline malicious negligence when it came to the execution and delivering of the value that was promised during all those months when they were promoting this project. So all of this makes me really cautious about how I present information in my videos, and I think many other creators should follow the lead and really learn from Coffeezilla about those signals that you need to be on the lookout for when you're reviewing yet another project by your favorite creator. And even Logan Paul aside, many of you might ask, Tahir, but this still seemed like a commentary or baseless investigative work that some of the other creators do where they just turn on the camera and spit words into the microphone without really double checking them? Fair question. And here's how Coffeezilla addresses it. In his work, there are 3 key ingredients. Steven is fully independent creator. He does not have commercial relationships with any brands. He primarily relies on AdSense and recently launched Patreon to fund all of his work, which means that if he needs to go after a certain brand, he can go after that brand without any fear of repercussion that could have affected him financially if he would have been running ads from then within his videos. Steven also is very thoughtful about how he calls out certain individuals, and you can be his friend, but if you deserve, you're gonna get the smoke. The great example was FTX video, where Steven rightfully called out a plethora of the creators who pretty much went after the money, advertised that company, and now that company is in a bankruptcy with a huge amount of litigation that demonstrates the fraud that essentially all of these creators promoted. The second key ingredient? Technically coffee, I mean it's in his name, but also because he probably drinks gallons of it to master all that research that he comes through. And the great news is that Coffeezilla brings the receipts to every video. You can find them in the description, you can find them in the video, you can go and follow some of those leads. You can also follow up with the corrections, and I've seen him responding back and adjusting the video or adjusting subsequent editions of that series to point back at certain misrepresentations or incorrections that they make. So Coffeezilla is very good about sticking to the best available information without diving too deep into the speculatory nature of certain commentary that you might find somewhere else on the web. Finally, Coffeezilla offers a chance for anyone mentioned in the video to comment back and actually participate in its creation. There is a great example out there of him starting a 2-hour live stream and essentially giving a chance to those who were accused to respond to a lot of his commentary, and that allowed a more open discussion, which I think is one of the best examples of why Coffeezilla stands above everyone else. He's not trying to be sensational. He aims to be correct. And Steven is a great example for other journalists who are following his lead and would like to create a solid foundation for their work within the creator economy. He demonstrates all the best practices that the true journalist should follow, and it doesn't really matter that your name is not assigned to the New York Times or Wall Street Journals of the world. YouTube is sufficient enough if you maintain and take care of your reputation. And this is why I fully trust that Coffeezilla will be out there to protect us against every scam, con, hassle, hoodwink, gambit, flim-flam, stratagem, and bamboozle that unfortunately will be out there because there's still a lot of people with questionable ethical norms, and we will all have to remain very vigilant, and we will have Coffeezilla by our side.
There's only one thing left to do after a long day's work.
You see, folks, there are many opportunities for you to create interesting content and still remain passionate about the subject while attracting the audience from across the world, even if it means you're going to be talking about a lot of scams and bamboozles and a bunch of legal terms will be thrown around. If you're curious about other journalists who converted into very successful creators, why don't you check out this video that I made about Cleo Abrams. She's doing an amazing job with her Fuge of Truth series. And if you enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next Saturday. Peace.